Hey guys, today I want to share with you my new bunch of Converge figures. Yep, so one of my goals in my recent trip to Japan was to pick up some more Converge figures because as over the past year or so I've kind of fallen in love with them and collected a few here and there, especially like some of the larger ones, the EX series, like the Deep Striker and the Hummingbird like that. So really come to like the Converge figures, and so this time when I was in Japan I wanted to pick up a few more because I know that you can get them like secondhand for pretty cheap. So again, I got all these for about to average or 400 or 500 yen each, so about $4 or $5 each, so really not too bad. I've got 14 here. This is actually 2, that's the Hurudu and the Hazel there kind of combined. So I'm going to give you guys a look at each one individually. Before, I did a video, if you haven't seen it, it was a pretty cool video I think, you should go check it out. I did a video showing the Converge figures that I have under blacklight. These figures, there's really not much to show on all of them. For all of the Gundam types here, or sort of like that, and the Silver Bullet here in the front, really don't have pretty much anything that's really UV reactive except for like some of the red paint here on the crossbone. And really for all the Mono Eye kits that I have there in the back row, really the pretty much only thing that's UV reactive on those is the Mono Eyes. So I'm not gonna do like a shot of each figure under blacklight because there's really not much to show, but unfortunately, but it's okay. I'm not ever gonna like have them on display under blacklight anyway, but it's just kind of a cool thing. But if you did want to do that, the Mono Eyes on those guys back there do shine very bright and nicely. It looks really cool under that blacklight. So what I'm gonna do now is just give you guys a look at each one individually. I'll give you a look around each one, some pretty cool ones. Again, for the Hurudu and Hazel, that was a little bit tricky to figure out exactly how all that stuff goes because there's no instructions about like how to actually equip the Hurudu onto there. I could have checked online, maybe there's some sort of resource online about how to do that, but I didn't. I was able to figure it out just by looking at the picture on the box, which is like super tiny. I think I was able to figure it out pretty well. One thing about the G-Self is that the parts on the side of the head seem like they're a little bit too open. Like maybe, I mean, it is pre-owned, so maybe like someone kind of took it apart, but those parts seem glued like that. So maybe it's just like some kind of manufacturer's defect or something, possibly. So I don't know, maybe I might have to do some surgery on that later because it definitely looks a little bit strange. The parts for the side, you'll see it when you look at that one just by itself. The parts on like the side of the head are just like don't fit very as close as they should, so might do some surgery on that later in the future, or maybe not try to mess with it or something, I don't know, but it's kind of unfortunate that it's like that. It was in the box at the time when I got it, so didn't really notice that. Anyway, that's pretty much it guys, so I'll give you a look here at these guys. So that's it, guys. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. If you've never gotten any Converge figures, I recommend maybe getting one. They're pretty cool. Usually for a lot of like figure stuff, I usually don't like getting them because I think the price never really sort of justifies sort of what you get out of it, because you know, buying figures, you just kind of buy and it just kind of sits there and there's really nothing you can do with it. Kits are a lot more fun, so you can actually build them and go through all of that whole process and everything. But for these, they're cheap and I think they look really cool. And if you did want to go in and like detail them a little bit more, adding some more decals or some more panel lining or a little bit more color apps, you could do that. I've really wanted to do that. I still haven't ever got around to doing that yet, but I do still really want to do that at some point. When I was in Japan, I saw some for sale that were like all totally detailed up and everything. They looked really cool. So I definitely want to do that. Hopefully we'll get a chance soon. Anyway, yeah, try some out if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.